to go throughout the street and look for the truth. And then he found the truth. He found his elders prophesying on the street. That's what I was doing. It's like 3 years, man, what's the truth? I remember running that bug out, Alex Jones, David Icke, my homie whose dad was like a Black Panther. He had all this stuff. That's when I first found out about the chariots. There was black people in chariots. You see? Read that again.
It says, the people that walk in darkness.
But I was still in darkness. Was groping at noonday. Right. Couldn't put it all together, man. And hey, Wadi Yahba Shemal Shah for actually having us put it all together, man. Because you can seek all you want, man. If the Lord don't want you to see it, man, you ain't gonna see it.
The people that have walked in darkness have seen a great light.
Right. The great light is talking about Yahweh Shai, man. This word. This is the light. Go ahead.
It says, they that dwell in the land of the shadow of death, upon them has the light shine.
Right, upon them has the light shine. That dwell in the valley of the shadow of death, right here in America. Go ahead, brother.
Isaiah 60:1. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee.
Right.
It says, for behold, the darkness shall cover the earth.
Right, darkness is covering the earth. You see it, man. This world is in gross darkness. That's why you see these people walk like they're in dark. They don't know what the hell they're doing. They look lost, confused. They dazed and confused. Go ahead.
For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee.
Right, and that thee is talking about the elect, man. Read that one more time, brother.
It says, Isaiah 60:2. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people.
Right, gross darkness. These people are consumed by gross darkness. Go ahead.
It says, but the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee.
And his glory shall be seen upon thee. That's why we're set up, man, to show what righteousness looks like, man. We're in a walking embodiment of Yahweh and Yahweh Shah. That's why people who have some type of positivity in them, they want to always be around you, man. Or to spill their life stories and shit. And it get overwhelming, but hey, that's what it is, man. That's
St. Matthew.
Baruch 4:1.
Right.
This is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endureth forever.
Yep.
All they that keep it shall
the law that endureth forever. That's a cut right there. You got people that say that the law is done away with. Baruch clearly said right there that the law endureth forever. And we're going to fully keep the law in the kingdom. There ain't going to be no adulterers amongst Israel. You ain't going to have no harlots, hey man, because the overwhelming majority of our women, they're straight whores, man. Dirty, no good. And they got followings. That's the crazy thing, man. You go on the chick page, her screen name is Twerk Something. She got 2 million, 3 million followers, man. Yeah, Ishikar. Yeah, from tribe Ishikar.
Yeah.
You Ishikar?
Mexican.
Yeah, you Ishikar.
How do you guys know it? Them.
According to the prophecy.
Yeah?
Yeah. Hey, real quick, get Genesis, the 49th chapter. Go to Ishikar. Yeah, because when you read these scriptures, you read about the blessings and what will befall each tribe in the last days.
Yeah.
And then you link it up with secular history, what was written. You say, you know what? This would have to be so-called Mexicans. All right, the descendants of the Aztecs, and so on and so forth. All right. Read this real quick.
Genesis 49:14. Issachar is a strong ass.
Right, Ishikar is a strong ass. What's another way of saying an ass?
Donkey.
Donkey. What's Mexicans associated with? A burro.
Yeah.
A donkey, right?
I don't know why, but yeah.
It's because it's a spirit. All right, because the spirit has it set up that way. Go ahead. Ishikar is a strong ass. Go ahead.
If you read the first verse, it tells you about...
Yeah, read the first verse and then we'll go to 14.
Genesis 49:1. And Jacob called unto his sons and said, gather yourselves together, that I may tell you that which shall befall you in the last days.
Right, in the last days. And this is the last days, obviously.
Yeah.
Right?
Jumping down to verse 14, it says, Issachar is a strong ass, couching down between two burdens.
Crouching down between two burdens. Now that's talking about, we got a map. Okay. Now we got the map. Well, that's talking about where the land of Mexico is, where the land of Ishkar is between the United States and between the rest of Central America and Latin America. All right, and amongst the tribes, especially so-called Latinos, Mexicans catch the most flack. Like I have friends growing up who are Salvadorians, Puerto Ricans. They'll get offended if you refer to them as Mexicans.
Right.
Yeah, because you're between two burdens. You have the burden with the rest of the Latin tribes, and then coming up to America, you catching hell down there, and then you catching hell when you come up here. Those are two burdens. Go ahead.
Verse 15. He saw that rest was good, in the land that it was pleasant,
Go ahead.
and bowed his shoulder to bear. It became a servant unto tribute.
It became a servant unto tribute. That's talking about the encomienda system, which is set up when the Spaniards came over and conquered. And you know what Ishakar means? It's heavy.
Yeah. Something about labor or something.
Yeah. Yeshashkar in Hebrew means he is hired. That's spiritual, man. Yeah, that's literally what it means. It means he is hired. Hey, because that's a stereotype for Mexicans. Okay? Or you're gonna go to get a pickup truck, go pick up some Mexicans as a day laborer. Okay, or Mexicans are the hardest workers. Everybody's hiring who? Mexicans, man. You go anywhere. You go into an East Indian restaurant. There's Mexicans in the back. You go into a Jamaican restaurant, man. Mexicans is making it. It's all spiritual. So it's a spirit. Yeah, you can't deny it. Yeah, you're right, man.
Deny that.
Man, that's cool, bro.
It's heavy. Yeah, it's heavy. All right, brother.
All right, bro. Thank you, bro.
All right, man. Shalom. That means peace unto you.
Shalom.
All right, shalom. All right. Yeah. You can't get around it, man. You can't get, because you'll be like, man, well look, they look different, and well look, they mixed, and the prophecies, man, you can't get around it. You cannot get around it. He couldn't resist the spirit. So you gotta be a real demon to deny that, man. But let's go back.
The Buddha thing tripped him out. He's like,
because you don't even know why. Yeah, he don't even know, because you're like, well, why is this?
Can I ask y'all what this is about? What it is?
Keep going.
Was you reading the other?
Sorry.
We're Israelites. That's all. Just look up Israelites and go on YouTube.
Okay.
Can I bring this out real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Deuteronomy 28 and 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not to the voice of the Lord thy power, to keep his commandments and his statutes which I command thee, which he commanded thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder.
Right, for a sign and for a wonder. A sign of what? Who the Israelites are. In case you were wondering what? Where are the Israelites? Because the prophecy was that, was that what? We would be discontinued from our heritage. The remembrance would cease from amongst the nations. Matter of fact, can you get that real quick? Deuteronomy, what is that? 32? Deuteronomy 32, I think 26. And then get Numbers 23 and 9.
Deuteronomy 32 and
26, I believe it is. Yep, that's it.
Deuteronomy 32 and 26. I said I would scatter them into corners.
Right, which you look up corners, that's another way of saying ghettos.
Yep.
All right?
Bella,
Yep, favela.
Barrios.
Yeah, barrios. Yeah, those are corners, man. And the corners usually where it's tucked off. All right? Yeah, you got a nice city, and then in the corner there's who? So-called blacks and Hispanics catching hell, man. It's like it's not even America no more, man. Everywhere, whether it be Southeast San Diego, East Long Beach, South Central LA, East LA. It's like, man, it's just two different worlds, man.
Well, a lot of those places, they don't even include them on the map. If you get like a map of the city, especially for tourists, they cut the part off where Jake said, man. They don't want the tourists going over. So really, it's not even like a part of the city.
Yeah.
Its own separate area.
Yeah, you just ducked off, man. Because that's a shame. That's a shame for America. Because really that's a remembrance of what America is really about. Because those are the people who built America. All right, America wouldn't be in existence if it wasn't for those same people which are scattered in these corners, man. All right, read that again.
Deuteronomy 32 and 26. I said I would scatter them into corners.
Yep.
I will make the remembrance of them to cease from among men.
I would make the remembrance of them to cease from among men. Yep. That's why we're not remembered as Mexicans. Oh, those are Ishikarites. Oh, blacks in America. Oh, those are Judites. Oh, well, them shit talking Jamaicans. Oh, those are Benjamites. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. All those people that are coming up. Oh yeah, those are Zebulonites.
If I can bring this up,
yeah, go ahead.
Cool point. Like,
23, I think. 9.
okay, this is Israelites in Wikipedia. So it says Israelites, Hebrew, Banya, Yasharallah is what it should say. It says the Israelites were a confederation of Iron Age Semitic-speaking tribes of the Near East.
Past tense.
Yep.
Hey, that links up with what we just read. All cause a remembrance of them to cease from among the nations. Like we don't even exist anymore,
Yep.
man.
Yeah, they were. They used to exist.
Right.
We don't know where they at no more.
Exactly.
You know, now we got these gutter rats. We'll accept them. But the ancient people, we don't know where they went. They just disappeared from on the face of the earth.
But that's why we're referred to as what? The lost tribes of Israel. That's why they had that term. Or where are the lost tribes? And then we tell you clearly, we break it down. Well, why don't they put us up on a PBS special? They everywhere but in America, in the ghettos of America. Yeah, because Esau knows, man. You got some more, Elder?
That was the point.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, this is Romans 9 and 25. As he said also to Hosea, I will call them my people, which were not my people.
Right, which were not my people. Oh, that's Hosea, the first chapter. If you could get that afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's better if you get it there in Hosea the first.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
This
I'm trying to
Hosea.
put no extra work on you, brother.
Hey man. Hey, the scriptures say it's a hate not laborious work. Yep, this is it.
It's a little inside joke.
Yeah, this is Hosea 1.
Serious? If you joking. Go ahead, brother.
Hosea 1 and 10. It says, oh no, I'll start up. Hosea 1 and 8. Now when she had weaned Leruma, she conceived and bare a son. Then said the Most High, call his name Lo-Ami, for ye are not my people, and I will not be your power.
Yeah, because the people is, I think it's that's how you say people. So lo, really, that's la'ah. So not people. So no,
Amia. Not my people.
Yeah, not my people. And that's how, and you know what too? We're looked at as a no people, man. Like we're nobodies.
Yep.
We're an afterthought, man. We say that, oh, we're about to rule the world. Ah, yeah, right. Hey, like that Ethiopian dude that came up. We said we was gonna rule the world. He was like, man, well, how is that gonna happen? He said there would have to be some type of rehabilitation. I was like, yeah, man, the Lord gonna have to kill the majority of Israel. All right, and he's gonna preserve his elect. See? Yeah, but people are looking, we're like an afterthought. We're just a joke, man. We're just slaves and entertainers, man.
When it goes back to the Heavenly Father taking the remembrance of us from off the earth.
Right.
These other nations, they don't really look at us like a real factor no more. You know, the Most High, he's not dealing with us in their eyes. Completely cast us off. We can scatter throughout the four corners of the earth. We don't have our land anymore. Our land's being trodden down by other nations, man. You know, we unable to go back there. You know? So what the hell can we do to get back on that level? In the mind of these heathen, there's nothing we can do. You know? How the hell can we get out of this state that we in? How's the whole nation gonna get out of the ghetto, man?
Yeah, verse 10. It says, yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people.
Right here in America, you are not my people. Oh, the Israelites, they were this and that. Go ahead.
It says that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living power.
There it shall be said that you are the sons of the living power, and that's what we're saying. Okay, we're saying that we're the sons of the living power, that we are the Israelites, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We're the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, or who went through the Red Sea on dry ground, man.
Yeah, last verse. Then shall the children of Judah and the children of Israel be gathered together.
Oh man, that's the prophecy taking place right now. Because you don't just have black people in these camps. Okay, you got so-called Hispanics and Native Americans as well. The northern and the southern kingdom. Northern kingdom consisting of what you would... No questions, man. No questions, no questions. No questions, man. Ain't you got a meth orgy to go to, man? Sicko. That's why Esau come into the city. He ain't here for nothing righteous. He wanna drop the scripture. You know, he ain't here for nothing righteous.
And his partner got a sweater on that says bona fide sinner on the back.
Yeah.
He's trying to quote scriptures though.
It says the devil quotes scriptures. Yeah, that's what the devil does. That's what makes him the devil, because he got to come like he's righteous. We'll say Satan himself has transformed into an angel of light.
It says, then shall the children of Judah and the children of Israel be gathered together and appoint themselves one head, and they shall come up out of the land. For great shall be the day of Jezreel.
That's right, man. The seed of Jezreel is the seed of Israel. All right, which that's us, man. All right, and I tell you to seek their king, King David. All right, and we're in that time, man. You got something?
Baruch 2, we'll start at 29. If you will not hear my voice, surely this very great multitude shall be turned into a small number.
Yeah, and that's a curse when you go to Deuteronomy the 28th chapter. The brother was going into. Go ahead.
Among the nations where I will scatter them, for I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people, but in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves.
Right, in the land of their captivities. All right, us being scattered, where we were scattered into the corners, which are ghettos, that's where we will remember ourselves. That's when we would come back to the remembrance, where he would stir up our pure minds by way of remembrance. All right, to know, okay, I'm an Israelite, I'm from this tribe, these other tribes, so on and so forth. Go ahead, Elder.
It's Deuteronomy 30:1. And it shall come to pass when all these things have come upon thee, the blessing and the curse which I have set before thee, and thou shalt call them to mind among all the nations, whither the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, thy power, hath driven thee.
Go ahead.
And shalt return unto the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, thy power, and shalt obey his voice according to all that I command thee this day, thou and thy children, with all thine heart and with all thy soul, that then the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua thy power will turn thy captivity and have compassion upon thee, and will return and gather thee from all the nations whither the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua thy power hath scattered thee.
Right, and that's what he's doing. He said he's going to gather his elect from the four winds of heaven. Say that in Matthew the 24th chapter. Yet the main deliverance is where? Right here in America. All right, why? Because this is where all the tribes are. Every tribe is here in abundance, man. You know about Judah is a gang of Benjamites, a gang of Levites when you go to Florida, New York, a gang of Ephraimites when you go to Florida and New York. Yeah, Florida got a lot of tribes, man. Florida got Asher out there. Florida and California and New York got like all the tribes. All right, yeah, there's a lot of Asher out here. There's a lot of Brazilians out here, a lot of Colombians. Oh, a lot of Zebulon. Oh, Issachar, but that go without saying, man. Oh, there's a lot of Chileans out in LA. You see? Which that's from the tribe of Naphtali.
Precept. This is Isaiah 10:20. It shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob, shall no more stay upon him that smote them.
Right, well, that's Esau. All right, the remnant isn't going to trust in Esau. Go ahead.
But shall stay upon the Lord.
Right, we trust in the Lord, man. That's who sustains us. Go ahead.
The Holy One of Israel.
Right, go ahead.
In truth.
Go ahead.
The remnant shall return, even the remnant of Jacob.
Go ahead.
Unto the mighty power.
Go ahead.
For though thy people Israel shall be as the sand of the sea.
Right, though we be as the sand of the sea, like it said in the book of Hosea, the 1st chapter, sand of the sea which cannot be numbered. Go ahead.
Yet a remnant of them shall return.
Right, and it's all about the elect. When you read these scriptures, it's really about the elect. Really, that's who the world was created for. Because it says Israel, and then in another scripture, it specifies that it's really about the elect.
It says the consumption decreed shall overflow with righteousness. Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Also, Jeremiah 23:3. And I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all countries whither I have driven them, and will bring them again to their folds, and they shall be fruitful and increase.
Yep.
And I will set up shepherds over them, which shall feed them, and they shall fear no more, nor be dismayed, neither shall they be lacking, saith the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Yeah, well, that links up with Jeremiah the 3rd chapter. He's gonna feed you with pastors according to his heart, man. Start with the apostles and elders. And that's what we're set up as. We're set up as shepherds. All right, to watch over Israel. Go ahead.
Behold, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, that I will rise unto David a righteous branch, and a king shall reign and prosper, and shall execute judgment and justice in the earth.
Right, and that's talking about Yahweh Shai. Is he not referred to as the root of David? All right, that's the seed of David. I'll tell you that in Romans, the 1st chapter. Which, as a side note, that proves that there wasn't no virgin birth. Or an angel went and popped Mary and skirted out. Yeah. Then it set Joseph up as a cut. Yeah, you take care of it. That's what people think, man. Got some more others?
In his days, Judah shall be saved, and Israel shall dwell safely. And this is his name whereby he shall be called the Lord our righteousness. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, that they shall no more say, the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai liveth, which brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai liveth, which brought up and which led the seed of the house of Israel out of the north country.
Right, the north country, North America. Okay, it's talking about right here. Go ahead.
And from all countries whither I have driven them, and they shall dwell in their own land.
That's right. We're gonna go back to Israel, because that's our land. Okay, you got all those heathens fighting over it. You got heathens in our land. You got a Wailing Wall. You got Pink City, which that's in Ashdod, which you refer to now as Tel Aviv. You got women running the show over there. Because them women, they so wild that he saw such a cut, man. They going with the Arabs. Yep. I saw the little documentary. Hey, man.
Rats out there, man. They have our women.
Cause you a cut, man.
Yeah, you let them
don't nobody. Hey, listen, man. Don't no woman want a cut. All right. They want a real man. All right. And them Ishmaelites, they're close to us. Really, these women, they want us, man. They want us in our full strength. And Ishmael, look at that. Like, yeah, come on, man. You really think? I don't know if that's a male or a woman, man. It's hard to say out in San Francisco. That don't mean nothing. Yeah, they don't want nothing like that, man. Hey, look, man, we're about to conquer this world in righteousness. That's pretty much the bottom line. All right, that's what these scriptures are talking about. All right, us falling, so then we can just rise again and never fall again. That's the story, man. That's the story of Israel. It's a comeback story. Everybody likes a feel-good comeback story. So it's a feel good. Well, it's got a lot of components, man. It's an action adventure, drama, it's comedy. Yep. All right. It's got everything.
Sci-fi too.
Oh man. Oh, it's very sci-fi.
Horror movie.
Yep. Oh man, just keep you on the edge of your seat, man. Keep you on the edge of your seat.
All that.
Yep. And at the end of it, hey, the good guys win. The underdog. The superhero comes and saves the good guys.
This is second Ezra 8:1. And he answered me, saying, the Most High has made this world for many, but the world to come for few.
Yeah, but the world to come for few. Yeah, because it's only going to be ran by the Israelites. It's not going to be left to other people. I'll tell you that. Was that Daniel 2nd chapter? All right, and it talks about what? The fourth beast. And it tell you, man, that the fourth beast, it ain't nothing after the fourth beast. It's the kingdom of heaven. Yep. There ain't nothing else, meaning there ain't no other rulership of the heathen. And it says that it's gonna rule, it's gonna reign forever. You gotta get that, Daniel 2nd chapter. Spirit been having me and Daniel, brother. Go ahead, bro.
Yep, this is Daniel 2:44. And in the days of these kings shall the power of heaven set up a kingdom, which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people.
Yeah, and that's what it's talking about in 2nd Ezra, the 8th chapter. Let's go back to that.
This is 2nd Ezra 8:1. And he answered me, saying, the Most High has made this world for many, but the world to come for few.
But the world to come for few, man. Hey, because this world is for the elect, and then those that come out of the loins of the elect. Right. It's all the central figures are the elect, man. Outside of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, man, it's the elect. The elect are a big deal. The elect are referred to as saviors. And you see why, man? Because if the Lord didn't set us up to do this work, which I mean, really, he could have did it any way he wanted. Yet he had a prophecy that he was going to have us come out, make our bodies a living sacrifice, be used to wake up Israel. All right, and edify the body, and then those men will do what, man? Restore order on the earth, bring peace. Hey, which peace is instituted after what? After war, man. There's going to be everlasting peace, which is only fitting because it's going to be the greatest destruction, the biggest war, and then it's going to be after that, no more wars, man. There's going to be everlasting peace, so it's perfect balance.
Yeah, you said that the elect are going to come back and restore order to the earth, the planet Earth. It's because the elect, they were the ones who created the order in the first place. Under Yahushai, under Yahweh Yahushai. They put the earth in order.
Yep.
Right. So that's the reason why the elect they're actually upset of the way that the world is outside of everybody else. They're okay. Why? Is because the elect, they have created the earth in the order, and they see that the creation of Yahweh Shai is totally out of order.
That's the spirit. David, I forget what scripture's at, but he was praising the Lord, and he said, "Thou maintainest my lot," meaning that you come back in your lot every time you get reincarnated. So it makes sense that the elect that created the earth, they was the ones saying that it was good, and now they're gonna make it good again.
Yeah. Really, it's somebody messing up your work, man. Yeah, you build a business, and brothers you got your own business, brothers you have a certain ownership of that, man. You want to see it through, and you want to do what? You want it to prosper, you want it to grow. So it's like somebody come and they take your business, they seize your business, you hurt, man.
Yeah, they mess it up, completely destroy it, man.
Completely destroy it.
Work it, 6 days, that's a long time, man.
Yeah.
6 days on the Heavenly Father's side.
6,000 years.
Then you got a fucking nigga to come in, he just destroyed it in half a day.
Yeah.
Everything is working fine. This nigga come in, start messing up the books, the money's all out of order. They got more going out than they got coming in, just completely destroyed the business, man.
It says, 2nd Ezra 8:2, I will tell thee a similitude, Ezra, as when thou askest the earth, it shall say unto thee, that it giveth much mold, whereof earthen vessels are made.
Go ahead.
But little dust that gold cometh of. Even so is the course of this present world.
Yeah, man. Hey, well, Solomon told you that, man. 1 man out of 1,000. All right, that's righteous. It's very a righteous man is are few and far between. All right, it's mostly just mold, earthen vessels, wood. Right, going to Corinthians. Things which are gonna get burnt up, man. Go ahead.
It says, but little dust that gold cometh of.
Go ahead.
Even so is the course of this present world. There be many created, but few shall be saved.
Yeah, there be many created, but few shall be saved. And that few, 144,000, which there's others is going to be saved as well. All right, you got the 1/3 here in America that's going to be delivered. All right, you got the believers. I tell you in Matthew's 10th chapter that if you give a drink of water, man, you'll get the reward of a prophet. All right, yet that central figure is the elect, man. The elect is 12,000 men out of each tribe. Hey, because the scriptures do say the elect lady, but that don't mean that she's a part of the actual 144,000. That just means
only dealing with the men.
Right. That just means that she was chosen to get out of here, man. That don't mean that, the 144,000. Well, you know what? It's 7,000 men. All right, so it's 2,000 kids. No, man. And then it's 3,000 women. Nah, that's not how it works, man. It's 12,000 men out of each tribe. All right.
Well, you went into it earlier, Revelation 20:3. It tells you that the tabernacle of the Most High is with men. Right. Meaning an Israelite man. So that's what the Heavenly Father's doing. It ain't nothing changed, man. The Most High ain't gonna uplift the woman and start dealing with her. First of all, the Most High made the woman for the pleasure of the men. Right. We're down here to do the pleasure of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And that order's gonna stay, man.
Right. Yep. Back in because women have a place. It's not on the highways and hedges, man. And it's not in the lot of the elect. Okay, that's not their place. If they was going into women are here to do what we tell them to do, really. Yeah. So you women, that's why the majority of you women, you're gonna get destroyed, because you're totally just out of order, man. Totally out of order. You think that a man spoke? Oh man, you go on social media, you type in goddess, man. Oh my goodness, man. Every woman's a damn goddess. Yeah, she got which that means goddess. All right, she got 2, 3 kids. All right, she done caught chlamydia.
Like 3 different niggas.
3 different, yeah, 3
2
different.
kids, like 3 niggas.
Yep. She doing the impossible, man. And that Buffalo gland, man, that work miracles, you know?
When the DNA stays inside the woman, the elders is not wrong. The DNA stays inside the woman of another man and actually it fucking combines with the DNA of the other man. So the child that's born is actually multiple men. That's why the kid's all bugged out looking coming out.
Yeah, it's Pookie and Hector.
He look like the nigga she has.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly.
But he ain't got no blood relation to him, man. Look just like he been sick.
Well, Esau say you're the father by 99%, right? What's the other 1%? All the other niggas.
That's just moving on.
This is I was gonna bring this out real quick. Malachi 3 and 6. For I am the Lord, I change not.
Right. Hey, the Heavenly Father don't change. Hey, his son's the same. Yahweh Shah the same yesterday and today and forever. Hey, give me that Hebrews 13 chapter.
It says, therefore ye sons of Jacob are not consumed.
Right, therefore you sons of Jacob are not consumed. All right, the sons of Israel. So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You're the Israelites, and you're not going to be consumed. Not all of us, okay? But he's going to correct the nation in measure, and that measure is the 2/3. And you can see it, man. You can clearly see why 2/3 of Israel is going to be destroyed. They refuse to get right. You have all types of examples of the 2/3. And hey, man, and brothers like you two brothers, man, the Lord working miracles, man. This is just Z generation, man. Them, whew, the Lord really did a number on that generation, man.
When the scripture says I shall work, they no one shall live.
Yeah, he told me that there's gonna be Generation Zers, and it's true, man. If it wasn't written, I couldn't believe it, man.
Hebrews 13 and 8 says Yahweh Shah Mashiach, the same yesterday and today and forever.
Yeah, he don't change, just like his father, man. The same today. Yeah, because people say, well, look, when the Lord was on the scene at first, he was white, but he gonna come back black. People actually say that, man. Any excuse to be a so-called white supremacist, man. Edomite supremacist. The same today and yesterday and forever, man. That's it, man. He don't change.
Yeah, they'll tell you that he was only like that because he was revealing himself to John. That was the vision of the Lord. You know, that's how he looks when he manifests himself to you in a vision.
Right,
you know?
Right. And
when he's on the earth, he's like, you'll be bugged out. John would have been bugged out, man. Peter changed. You know, who the hell are you, man? What the hell? He just left, now you look, what's going on, man? No. This is black. In a vision, man. He was walking with him. And he was eating with him. Right. He was bugged out.
I'm back in Daniel. This is Daniel 2 and 44. And in the days of these kings shall the Most High of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed.
Right, and it's never going to be destroyed. And Esau is going to hate that, man. Esau hates that, man. Because he's set up to do what? To destroy the earth, man. He's really set up to destroy you, man. He actually goes out of his way to try to destroy everybody, to poison the water supply.
The lettuce.
Yeah, the lettuce.
That nigga sprayed it with E. coli, man. E. coli just don't end up on lettuce. That nigga sprayed it to kill you. And now you gotta eat the iceberg bullshit, man. You know?
It's all water, no vitamins.
Yeah, he wants you to deal with